Hey everyone, welcome back to RoboCircuits, the place where innovation meets DIY tech. Today we are diving into a super cool project that blends practicality with touch of futuristic flair. A Raspberry Pi based touch weather display for your room. Imagine waking up and checking the weather with just a glance at a sleek, interactive touch mounted right on your wall or maybe on your desk. No need to reach for your phone or ask a smart assistant. In this video, I will show you how to use this awesome weather display using a Raspberry Pi and a touchscreen. Whether you are a Raspberry Pi beginner or a home automation enthusiast, this one's going to be a level up for your room's tech game. So grab your tools, hit the like button and subscribe to RoboCircuits if you haven't already, and let's build something awesome together. Let's get started. First of all, we will need a Raspberry Pi. I am using a Raspberry Pi 4B. Then we will need a 7-inch touch display. Then we will need a case for the display as well as the touchscreen. I will give link to all of these equipments in the description of this video. In order to cool down the Raspberry Pi, we will need some fans. Then we will need a USB cable for the touch to work. Then a memory card reader in order to burn Raspberry Pi OS onto the SD card. And in the tools, we will need a screwdriver. First of all, let's take our Raspberry Pi. Now we have to take out the SD card from the back side of the Raspberry Pi. This SD card stores the Raspberry Pi OS, which runs the Raspberry Pi. In order to burn the Raspberry Pi OS, we will need a card reader. Let's insert the card in the card reader. And now we can use this card reader and plug it in our computer to burn Raspberry Pi OS. Plug the card reader in your computer, then burn the Raspberry Pi OS 64-bit using the Raspberry Pi imager on your computer. Once it is done, plug out the card reader. The Raspberry Pi OS has been burned onto the card reader. Now we will insert it back into the Raspberry Pi. So this part is done. Now let's take the touchscreen. So this is a 7-inch touchscreen. On the back side there are 4 mounts where we can mount our Raspberry Pi. The LCD display comes with a ribbon cable. Now we will use this ribbon cable to attach the Raspberry Pi to the touch display. Now we will use screws to mount the Raspberry Pi on the top of the touch screen. Then once it is done, we can plug in the ribbon cable on the Raspberry Pi as well. Now we will install the cabinet. Just place the cabinet on the top. There are 4 screws which are used to mount the cabinet to the touch screen, and it comes with 4 screws. Just screw them and it's done. Now there are 2 fans for cooling. Finally, put the cover back on and it's ready. Now we have to take the USB cable on the top. We will install it on the display and then on one of the USB ports of the Raspberry Pi. Now to power on the Raspberry Pi, we need a Type-C adapter. I am using this Type-C to Type-C adapter from my MacBook. If you look on the back side of the Raspberry Pi, there is a power and a Type-C port. Just use that to power the Raspberry Pi. Now we can directly plug this into our AC mains and the Raspberry Pi will start. So our 50% work is done. The Raspberry Pi is working really great. The touchscreen is working. That means 50% of work has been done. Let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Altium Designer. Altium Designer, the industry's leading PCB design software, offers a comprehensive platform for creating innovative electronics. With features like powerful schematic capture, advanced routing tools, and real time collaborations, Altium Designer streamlines your design process. With Altium 365, you can securely store and manage design files, access them remotely, and collaborate in real time with team members and stakeholders. Whether you are working on a PCB layouts, schematics, or firmware development for your ESP32 projects, Altium 365 ensures that everyone stays connected and productive. And the best part is, if you go to the link in the description of this video, you will get 1 month free and 25% off on your first purchase of Altium 365. Thank you, Altium, and thank you all for supporting this channel. From the link in the description, you can get to this GitHub repository. You just have to clone this repository into your Raspberry Pi. You can open the terminal of the Raspberry Pi, write git clone, and paste the link. In this way, the repository will get cloned into your Raspberry Pi. Then you have to go to the directory and then just write npm I, which will install all the node packages that are required for this code. Once it is done, now we can run the code. You can run the code just by typing npm start. Then your browser will open and this page will show. In the settings, we have to enter three APIs: Maps API, Weather, and Geolocations. I will give link in the description from where you can get all these APIs. Once all the APIs are entered, the data will start to show on the dashboard. Right now I am showing you everything on my computer, but you have to repeat the same process on the Raspberry Pi. Then this will show up. From here, plus and minus button, you can zoom in and zoom out of the maps. Right now the maps are not loading. It may take 15 to 20 minutes to load. Then we have other settings. We can use pause and play to run these things. Then there is dark mode and light mode, and in the settings you can enter your keys. If you are confused how you can go into the full screen mode, just you have to press the F11 key on the keyboard. If you want the purchase links for any of the items, I have given all the links in the description of this video, and the GitHub repository link is also given in the description. That's it for today's build. Now you can have your own touchscreen weather display powered by Raspberry Pi right in your room, giving you real-time weather updates with a modern interactive interface. If you found this project interesting or learned something new, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me to grow the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to RoboCircuits for more awesome DIY electronics, Raspberry Pi projects, and smart tech builds coming your way. Got questions, suggestions, or idea for the next video? Drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. And as always, keep innovating, keep building. This is RoboCircuits signing off.